Hello, hello. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, maybe if we do another leg, or we do a touch and go sort of deal. If we do that, I'll plug in all my stream stuff while you guys do the first one. Or yeah, I gotta plug in all my stuff.
Hi folks. Okay, I muted my microphone, didn't realize that for YouTube on OBS, but now you should be hearing me now. So Captains and Magazine, and to your question, it is also a 25-minute flight from St. Bart's to St. Martin, so I think we will be better off with a GA flight again. And I think it is fun to do. And by the way, I don't have the weather injected. I started using Rex Weather Force after not being too happy with Microsoft Flight Simulators. Live weather, I hope it gets better with the Sim Update 8. But we will see. It's injecting the weather now. Hopefully we will see some clouds.
How well does that work? I imagine it doesn't have any weird jump-ins and...
Now, see, the clouds are there. And I think this Rex Weather Force has better cloud layer representation than the live weather. I like the shape of the clouds and how they look in this one. And the other thing is, if you are craving for some increment weather to fly, you can search for where it is raining now, or where it is snowing, where there is a storm, and it will just search the airports for you.
That's neat. I see they kind of have more of that flat bottom on them like you see in real life.
Yeah. I mean,
You
I
know
think the
how
clouds look
clouds
better.
kind of look.
The clouds look
Yep.
better with this one.
See how they, you know how you kind of see when you see a layer of clouds, you can see the bottom of it. It's pretty,
Yep,
usually it's well defined.
yep, exactly. So that's what I started using. I usually forget to inject the weather quite often, but for the stream, I'm glad I remembered that. And I think, I don't know. I mean, I still like live weather. Why my trees are looking like crap, by the way? Do I have high end? Okay, yeah, that's what I should have. Due to, maybe we can increase the terrain level of detail just a tiny bit. And texture synthesis to 8x8.
I usually leave mine around 200 for level of detail.
Yeah, I mean, I'd switch out of Ultra when streaming because OBS requires some horsepower too to be able to stream to YouTube without any problems. So that's why,
Yep.
but I think this should do now. The trees, by the way, this is not the Bijan seasons. This is again something I got as a bundle with the Rex Weather Force. This is Rex seasons, and the trees are coming from that, and that's maybe why.
Okay. I've noticed one thing, and it's my gripe with the weather or the seasons mod is how often it updates, and you have to go through and
Yeah,
pick through and kind of.
and with Bijan I was using the masks, terrain masks. It didn't do quite good, and with his recent update, I started to get some FPS hit.
Yep.
I decided
The
to give this a try.
yeah, I found the masks didn't work for me. I got some bugs with them,
Yep.
and I found it interfered with the G1000. Like had weird
Ah.
stuff like stripes on it and stuff.
Okay. So what happened yesterday is, man, all my camera settings are gone because my sim was like giving me a black screen and not launching.
Oh,
And
really?
there was a recommendation in the forums to go into the apps where you installed it, and there is a reset option.
Hmm.
And I said, okay, I hope this doesn't screw anything, and hit the reset. And sure enough, I lost all the camera settings of all aircraft. I'm glad I didn't lose my controller bindings. It would have been a
Oh
pain to
God, yeah.
set them again, but I'm slowly working towards getting the camera views set again. And this is my recent. This is all due to Captain Megazen. I blame him for this.
Yeah.
Okay, he poisoned me with VR. Hey Falcon, hello, welcome. If you could have started earlier, you could have joined. Oh, sorry. Maybe the next week we can schedule for noon for to let you guys join. And Captain Megazenin needs to put the kids to sleep a little early to join us. I still don't like the look of these trees. I'm not sure. There is something weird.
I found the trees kind of look blocky.
Yeah, they look
Sometimes.
blocky. You don't get to see the leaves very well. Hold on. I'm just curious now. Oh, let's make the trees ultra to see if it's going to change. And then what else we can play with? Texture resolution to ultra. And maybe this will make, oh no, I can't restart, thank you. No, I can't restart. We have to live with this.
Well, you can't see them when you're a couple thousand feet above them, so.
Yeah. So what I was saying, yeah, when we get up in the air, they should all look same. This is all due to Captain Megazen poisoning me with VR. I mean, I can't fly anymore by just looking to the monitor. I have to have that headset on all the time.
That could be really cool to
It
feel
is.
like you're actually in the
I'm telling
cockpit.
you, it is super different. Like the view you see, this looks way larger than what it is in VR. You feel like how cramped a GA aircraft cockpit is when you are in VR,
Yeah.
and how small this darn yoke is too. Like this is super large right now. This is a tiny itty bitty thing in the cockpit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, Falcon, yeah, I recently grabbed the HP Reverb G2, and I'm enjoying it so far. All right,
Might
shall
have to
we?
rob a bank to get one.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's going to be a little bit until I pay it off, but it's nice to have a Newegg credit card that you can divide it into equal installments, like over 6 months. So I didn't pay the entire um,
Also, you
amount.
already bought the graphics card you need for it.
Yeah, I mean, even with this, I was thinking that this will be a very, you know, very good GPU that should be enough to go with VR. And when you are looking for clarity, even this is just struggling. I'm getting 28, 30 FPS with
Hmm.
the settings I like, but if I start dropping the settings, then everything becomes a little bit blurry. You don't enjoy it. You are having hard time to read the instruments. So
Yeah. I think
it is
30
challenging.
should be enough for a flight simulator.
Yeah, I mean, I just kept the frames to 35 using NVIDIA control panel settings. Because if you don't keep the frames, if you leave it open-ended, and then your frame time will start fluctuating because it will start rendering 30 frames and then 40 and then down to 28, and those fluctuations also impact the frame render time. So capping it helped with VR so that it is consistently rendering the frames at the same time or same frame time. Oh, Captain Megazen, I think I dialed in the settings. I think I am quite happy with those. I'll tell you what they are after we get into the air. We will have something to talk about because it's a little bit over the sea flight with no scenery and kind of gets boring. But let's get this thing started, okay? And I'm still learning this aircraft. Open XR to 150? What? Okay, maybe. If you have the link, I would love to see that video. That seems a little bit counterintuitive to increase the OpenXR to 150. But I can try that for sure. Okay, so let's get this thing started. This is a very, I think this is the most complex GA aircraft that you can get in Microsoft Flight Simulator at the moment. A lot of stuff is simulated. You can pop individual circuit breakers and they will just turn off the corresponding systems, which is nice. Everything works, like everything interacts, like alternate air when you open it, your RPM drops, which is the expected behavior. A lot of other things, yeah. We will talk as I remember them when we are flying. But let's get this thing started. Too much disturbance around you? Is it the kids trying to go to bed? May the force be you, Captain Megazen, and you are going to need it. Alright, let's turn the battery and alternator on. Low voltage switch is working, and I switched to from legacy to lock interactive or cockpit interactions. I think this is gonna do better in streams because if you hover, you will see what the setting is for you guys to see. So yeah, I know, Falcon. We just changed the aircraft in the last minute. CRJ, we thought about it, but it will be a very short flight with the CRJ, like 25 minutes. Maybe I should just update the title and Hyper Turbo Aero 4.
How fast is that Aero cruise at?
140, 150 at most.
Okay.
The title is updated now, so it should do. Mixture full reach, prop, RPM, full forward. Let's get rid of this yoke. We'll just start with the left tank first. And then we will prime. You see the fuel pressure increasing as you keep the primer running. That should be
joining
enough.
in with the Skylane 182.
Okay. Oh, is that the Caranoda one that you have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so magnetos to both. And what else we need to do? Did we turn on the beacon light? Nope. Beacon is now on. And we can start our engine. Clear prop. I don't want to chop you guys. Stay away from the propeller. And there we go.
My livery is broken.
Your livery is broken? Oh no. We will settle around. Oh, you have to maybe update it after Sim Update 7 or something.
Yeah, it's all pink.
Ah, I see now.
I'll join again with something else.
Oh, Captain Megazen says I should try the Sim Update 8. It works better with VR. Hopefully. Let's close the window. And sure enough, the low voltage light came on because the alternator is not able to charge enough at idling. But we will be up in there. Let's turn on our avionics now. Interesting that this thing doesn't have avionics switch, so each unit is turned on individually. That we'll turn on the DME, we turn on the ADF just in case we need it. Comms, nav radios are on, transponder to standby, and we will increase the volume just in case we need to hear something like an ident or whatever. And the frequencies, let's take a look. The first and only frequency we will need for this flight is going to be Papa Juliet Mike, San Martin VOR, and the frequency is 113.0. We will tune that to 1. and we hopefully will pick up the VOR when we get up in the air. There is nothing right now. And the good thing about this aircraft is you can have a full HSI, or you can just opt for a DI and use the VOR needles and the instruments for navigation. But we will, for this flight, use the HSI. Our outbound course is going to be 135, so we'll set the course to 135. Oops, a little bit too much. That's set, and we will set the same heading. And we will talk about how the autopilot works in this thing. It has a very interesting autopilot. So all checks out, all T's and P's are looking good. Oil pressure is in the green, oil temp is in the green. We have fuel, and fuel pressure is green, which means our mechanical fuel pump is doing its job. And we are ready to get, but let me just see who is here. Again, I don't see anybody. Do I have all players turned off? Oh no. Hold on.
I'm right in front of someone here.
I am going back, guys. I know what I did. We will start the aircraft again. Sorry about that. But yeah, I have the all players turned off. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yep, I was right. So let's load this one more time. Apologies for that. And let me pop out the chat so that I can easily keep an eye on that on a separate window while everything else is super cramped over here. Hugh, hello. Hugh is here, so it's been a long time. We saw you. Welcome. We are doing great, just flying in the Caribbean, enjoying some warm weather while it's freezing in our homes or locations. Today is not too bad in Indiana though. I think it's what, 40 degrees or 45, so not too bad. Okay, so I am back. I will start the aircraft very quickly, and I will just join you guys with everything else and set it up again. So oh, fuel tank. That's what I was like, why am I not getting any fuel pressure? There we go. Yep, I can't wait for the summer too. I think I had enough winter this year. Falcon, I agree with you.
I started track IR midstream or mid-game and it didn't crash.
It sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So let me unpause and see what happens to mine. Okay, good. We're good. Oops.
So we're following a VOR to.
We are going to follow a VOR, yes, and the frequency is 113.0. Alright, I have to probably pause the track AR again until I set the aircraft up, and I will unpause it when I'm up in the air. Alright, radios are on, transponder standby. Let's turn the volume up. This funny GPS, we'll turn it on. We are not going to use it, but we will turn it on. What is happening? I am just locking and it's still zooming. Alright, we'll turn on the ADF and to tune the volume up a little bit. We'll remove the chocks and the tie downs, and we don't need the tablet no more. Can go away. And what was it? 135 outbound course. And 135 on the heading bug. An outbound course to match it. This is what the autopilot requires to navigate using VOR. That is very interesting, but it's an interesting old school autopilot system with coupling. Captain Magazine says it's -2 Celsius in Norway. Okay, one last look to everybody. Are these the correct planes that you guys are using?
I'm in a Cessna, so.
I don't see a Cessna.
Yeah, I'm that
I see
big
you in
twin.
a sort of, what is this, King Air-ish aircraft? Different
Yeah.
one. Ah, you can't see us again. Server lag, probably Captain Megazenin. And I need to re-inject the weather, looks like. Let's do that, and I'll stay in the cockpit. Ah, why it's wobbling too much? Am I not at 1200? No, I'm not. The idling RPM for this aircraft is 1200 on the ground to have enough oil pressure to lubricate the engine. Okay, Hugh says he is in a Cirrus. I don't see a Cirrus, but we will figure it out when we are up in the air. Everybody ready? Captain Megazenin, did you load it in? Hopefully we will see you when we are up in the air, and my internet connection is a little bit wonky today, so that might be one of the reasons. Alright, parking brake is off, I believe. Did I turn it off? Yep, it is off now. Let's get going and chop this guy. We need some minced meat for the meatballs I'm planning to make for dinner today. So which end is the closest? I haven't checked that one. I think that end of the runway is the closest. Yep. Alright, we will turn all our lights on. I don't think we will need the pitot heat today, but we will see. And this aircraft, I think, will not need any sort of flaps to take off, so we should be fine. Alright, this view is better. And let's try track AR one more time. Okay, I need to keep moving my head very slowly to not to make you guys motion sick, I guess. And I'll keep pausing and unpausing, and hopefully it is not going to crash. Did we have the weather injected, or did the weather changed? I'm not sure. I'm not seeing any clouds. Oh, there are some. Okay. Alright, it is time to turn around and line up. I will just hold here and wait for you guys to line up as well. And we can do the engine run-ups, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. Oh, look at that. Oh, hopefully Captain Megazenin sim update fixes the issues and we will all see each other again. Oh, it's because you are in sim update 8 beta, and that's why. Makes sense. So, should we use flaps? I kind of feel like this runway is a little bit short, so I'll just use one notch of flaps. And I am just ready to roll, I guess. So, quick check. Everything is looking good. And increase the throttle. I need to see my gauges to adjust the throttle setting. Alright. Looks good. Airspeed alive. 60 knots. And off we go. Oh, nice takeoff. Nice takeoff. Positive weight. We can bring the gear in. I'm still not picking up any signal, so we'll try to turn around to heading 135. Flaps can come in now, and let's trim for a climb of 1000 feet per minute. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, Captain Megazenin. I am looking forward to the update tomorrow, and hopefully it will be great. Snakey Gaming, welcome. Hi. I hope the engine sounds are not too loud for you guys. Gonna trim just a little bit down. and we'll start turning to heading 135. We can bring in some radio lights and some instrument lights just in case. And I need to pull the throttle back because it's yelling at me saying overboost. So let's set ourselves for climb. 35 inches of manifold pressure, 2500 RPM if I can see the RPM gauge. Okay, that looks okay. And we'll look at the EGT down below right here to lean the engine. Oops. Alright, this should do for now. EGT increasing, and then it should start coming back down. There's the lean of peak 113.0. If you don't tune, you don't get the signal, right? There we go. Okay, now I can just I can get the autopilot working. So how this works is you just turn the autopilot on, turn the heading on, and remove this coupler to Omni or Nav, and then the rest the aircraft will do, and we will stop at 3,000 feet and trim the aircraft for cruise. Oh, a little bit jumpy weather. Look at that. Okay, let's keep trimming until we get what we need. And I think I need track AR at this point to see the gauge. Okay, we will go down to probably 30 inches of manifold pressure and 2200 RPM for cruise. This should be nicely trimmed. And time to look outside to see where is everybody. So, oh, there you guys are.
My plane's allegedly tracking this VOR.
Are you on the same course, 135?
I am not.
Yeah, the
I'm
course
on
is
136.
Yeah, the course is 135, inbound course to the VOR. That's why I'm flying very far away from you, because you probably have a different course set on your CDI or nav radio. Check your OBS.
I was 1 degree off.
Oh, 1 degree is not going to make a huge difference. But maybe
coming
you are
back
just...
towards you now.
Okay, you are trying to get back on course, looks like. Yep, I'm seeing you.
Are you at 3,000 feet?
I am settled at 3,000 feet, correct. And we are 74 miles away from the VOR, which is literally right at the gate of the San Martin Airport. Adjust my view a little bit. This looks better. And there you are. But I'm not... Oh yeah, there I am. Am I not able to reset the camera? That's weird.
Coming up to 3,000.
Alright, Coco can read Q. Q is there, you are there.
This,
we will see Captain
Cessna 182 with the G1000 works a lot better than the Hyper with the GTN 750.
Have you guys seen the new what is it? GTN NXI?
I seen it there. I never watched the video.
I mean, I don't think it looks a lot different than... Oh yeah, there's an altitude hold button, Captain Magazine, and you are right. Right here is a hidden altitude hold, which this aircraft doesn't have, so if you click that, it is gonna hold the altitude for us. If you cannot trim enough. And yeah, that's what it is going to do. I am a little bit above 3,000, but I think it's fine. Oh yeah, that GTN NXI, everybody is just super hyped about it, but I watched the videos. It doesn't bring anything super different than the PMS GTN 750. But I'm not sure what the NXI has. Haven't researched, but the other thing I have is if I'm flying in a GI aircraft, I don't like the glass cockpits. I'd like to have my steam gauges with conventional radios, so that's what I'm going for.
I do like them more, but I do enjoy this 182. It's pretty fun.
Is that the Coronado's 182?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So far I have this one. I have the Britain Norman Islander that I recently acquired. I have the Coronado Piper Seneca 5, and I think those are the only all three GA aircraft I have, if I'm not mistaken. I might have another one, I can't remember. Or maybe I don't have another one. But this is a lot of fun for flying in VR. Oh yeah, Captain Magazine says, I watched the video too, I don't think I will ever buy it. Yeah, it doesn't bring anything extra to me than the free PMS GTN 750. They say they included the charts for the entire United States. I think it's pulling the charts from SkyVector or something. Those charts really look like SkyVector charts to me. But it is not a whole lot different than the other one, so I'm not sure if I should pay $40, $45 for it. Nice and calm.
By the GTN.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Concorde, guys, and it does not support Navigraph. Yes, Captain Magazine is right. So Navigraph is not supported. It has its own nav database, which is not going to work for me. So, the Concorde from Just Flight is expected to release mid-March, in about 2-3 weeks. So I'm excited about that one.
Disappeared for me. Where'd you go?
I disappeared for you? Yeah, right there. Your props are not turning though. Well, let's check it out. It's funny. It's kind of funny. Look at you. All the gear is down, no props, and you are magically flying with hopes.
Well, I am in a Cessna, so the gear is gonna be down.
Oh yeah. But look at, I mean, this is something they need to fix, guys. Like when you are in group flight, you need to see your friends. Even the aircraft is not right, at least the props should be spinning.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Looks like you are being towed by someone, Modo.
Nice.
And is that me up there? You are passing me now. Why am I not able to reset the camera anymore? Am I using... Okay, reset position. Maybe I just lost my binding for that one too. That was interesting. I don't know if we should avoid these clouds, but let's turn on the pitot heat just in case if we have any icing. I don't think it will happen at this temperature, which is right there. What is it? Almost 18 degrees Celsius, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Nah, it's not gonna build any ice.
My plane has a prop heater, of all things.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I don't know if this one has a prop heat. What happened to my view? Okay. I kind of sometimes get this weird distorted camera view. I don't know why it's happening, but if you press the same assignment twice, it just gives you a distorted view of the same camera view. I think we should switch the tanks to the other tank to burn equally, because I'm not using that automatic fuel switch function, which is unrealistic. What? Someone is following us with a What is this? Boeing?
Oh my.
And trying to get into formation. That's hilarious though. I need a screenshot of this for sure.
Wish I could see you guys. Be helpful.
Oh my gosh. I got a screenshot of this. I have to have this. Oh, Hugh says that Boeing is an F-18 on my end. Well, it's interesting. What happened to model matching? Oh, is it Falcon? Oh, it's Falcon. Yeah. What happened to model matching? I used to have the F-18s matched. Ah, I don't know, Falcon. I don't know what happened and why it's not matching the models. I know it should. It shows F-18, but look at that, all the crazy moves with an airliner that F-18 is making. Ah, that's fun.
Must
There
be
you
ready
go.
to stall out following us.
Oh, that was hilarious. So why? Oh, look at that! He did a barrel roll. So, but why? So here, so it's matching the model for you, but it's not matching the model for me. That's very interesting.
Yeah, it looks fine on my end. It's like an F-18.
I don't know. Maybe my AIG models are conflicting, or maybe I have to. Oh, I know why. I know why. Hold on, I'll show you why. I think that reset my settings too. Traffic. See? I need to turn this off. Generic plane models. Now he should become an F-18. Where is he at? Where are you, Falcon? Oh, there he is. Still F-18. But it's still showing a Boeing. Maybe it needs some time to process that. That's why it happened. So I was telling to everybody at the beginning of the stream. What happened is last night my sim decided not to launch, and I had to reset the settings, and I lost all my camera views and some other settings in the sim, and that's why it's a little bit different now. Oh, finally, no, he's not an F-18 still. He's an airliner doing barrel rolls and all kinds of crazy stuff. Maybe he needs to get out of my view. And oh, look at that. We are hearing oh my, that is hilarious. That is hilarious.
I still don't see anyone.
Falcon is like, Falcon, if you are carrying passengers, I'm sorry for them. I'm very sorry for them in that airliner. They are probably throwing up by now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this probably will require me to restart the flight, which I'm not doing, but if we are going to do a second leg to St. Bart's, then yeah, I can reload very quickly. Checking to see if I missed anything in the chat.
See Falcon
It
now.
is
Oh,
going
there
to
you
be
guys are.
very short distance from St. Martin to St. Bart's, so it's super short.
Falcon is also in a Boeing for me.
Oh, is it really? Oh, there is
Yeah.
something then messed up with the model matching in the sim. Maybe it will require me to restart the entire sim from scratch.
Yeah.
Well, not dealing with that right now. It's fine. We know what he's flying with, so all good. We are perfectly on profile. I'm glad to see that this is like dead centered in little navmap flight plan. It's following that perfectly, and we are. What is the altitude we need to get down to? Let me check that. Show arrival procedures. We are not going to do an RNAV. Let's see which side of the runway we are approaching. So we will be coming to runway 10 from this side. And VOR DME. We can do a VOR DME, or we can do a visual approach. I think that is going to be our best bet. Let's see. I want to see the altitude that we need to descend down to for a proper approach. Guess we need to get down to 1600, which we can do a little bit later. We still have some time. And this happened again. I need to reset my camera view. Check on you guys. Alright, let's get back to the chat window. Do you guys know which country registrations start with F? I'm not sure if this is a proper livery and tail number that matches where we are. I wasn't happy with the default liveries came with this aircraft, so I was looking on flightsim.to to find something, and I kind of like this one. And the tail number is painted on the livery, so I have no way of changing it.
Falcon's trying to kill me. Oh,
how is he?
I have a Canadian registration on mine.
I'm
One of the
curious.
ones I just made up. Because I organized all my planes in by tail number, so I can keep them all under the same tail number when I look at Volanta and stuff.
Let's see. Where is F? It's France, so we shouldn't be flying here with that tail number.
Mine's Canadian, so...
At least the Piper probably will not make it over here. Actually, this aircraft has a good endurance. I don't know if we can, if you can cross the pond with this thing if you climb up high enough to use the wings to burn less fuel. Because I believe it has a 6 hours endurance with a 1400 mile range. Oh,
you could cross over in Iceland, Greenland.
Yeah, and then refuel and then jump to another. Yeah.
VOR.
200 horsepower. 172 knots of cruise speed for the Turbo Aero 3.
Either RNAV approach or VOR approach.
I'm just gonna do visual. I'll just use the VOR as a reference. I'll do a visual.
Track.
And I think that's the same VOR we are tuned in, so you don't need to change the frequency for VOR approch. Because
You do an outbound track of 308.
VOR DME 113 decimal, yes, and the approach course is 09 or 6 on my end. That's what Navigraph says. So we'll use this, and then I'll do a visual because we will get very close to the airport at that point.
You won't need the VOR today.
The VOR is literally like at the side of the runway threshold.
Oh really?
I might do a traffic pattern and land to the opposite side using runway 28. and yeah, I think that's what I will do. I'll just track the VOR to the last minute and then do a traffic pattern after disconnecting the autopilot. Alright, let's see. I see Falcon coming again. There he is, sure enough. So he's flying with a stealth F-18 that looks like an airliner to fake to fake his look. I wish there was that thing, you know, holographic projection of a different plane, but you are inside, you are a military aircraft, but you project a different holographic image, 3D image to make people look like you are something else. Future military technology, I guess. This sucks. Why? I mean, oh, you want it to be in your real aircraft, not that Boeing, I assume, right there. And it's interesting that, you know, I mean, I keep thinking that you are still in an airliner. You are at 3,000 feet with an airliner doing barrel rolls.
I find it intriguing that he hasn't stalled there yet.
Yeah, hopefully the Sim Update 8 will fix some of these issues, guys, hopefully. And I think March 1st a new aircraft is coming. I think, what was that they're calling it? Legend something?
The Beechcraft, the
legendary aircraft. Yeah, it's coming with the Beechcraft 17 Stagger Wing. And it's made by Coronado, by the way. Coronado is the developer of that aircraft.
It might be better than the Orbex one that they had last time.
Yep, it could be better.
I don't know why they made a scenery company make an aircraft.
I don't know. Maybe Orbex is trying to get into aircraft business and this was their learning.
Maybe.
And learning and testing to see what will be the response from the flight sim community. You know, we flight simulers do form a good beta testing population for people. Captain Megazenin says he is doing runway 10. He has the scenery. I do have that same scenery, Captain Megazenin, for Princess Juliana. Then I can do a runway 10 too. I have to descend down to 1,500 or less.
I got a cool picture of you off my right side. I think that's him. Can't see the name.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a formation flight with you. Falcon's coming up behind us here.
Falcon's gonna squash us.
I'm seeing him in the distance. Like,
if only Falcon was in an F-18 on my
Falcon
screen.
is just above you, and his turbulence is going to probably mess you up, Modo, here in a second. Look
if those were modeled.
Huge wings, banking left and right.
Oh, if he was the aircraft that I'm seeing, I'd be sucked into his engine by now.
Here is showing as an SR-22, but I don't think that's an SR-22 on my end. Still, I know.
He just looks like an average like Beechcraft.
Beechcraft, right? That's
yeah,
what I guessed.
When we started, it was like that. I noticed on your screen. Like
yeah. That's probably me getting out, loading again, and loading while the use generic airplane models turned on. That is my guess, and I probably have to reload the flight. So there you go. Still, oh, I know what's happening. Falcon is towing you. Both of you. I mean, he can probably with that airliner.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi David, we are doing great. How about yourself? Welcome to the stream. We are just flying over the Caribbean to San Martin. Is it San Martin or San Martin? How it is pronounced?
Saint Martin.
Saint Martin? I don't know.
I don't know if it's
I'm probably butchering that name. Probably.
Be a French name? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know enough history to know.
So 30 miles to go, and I think we will just touch down or do a full stop, take off to St. Bart's, which is literally the next island. And call it a day, I guess. So what happens?
Hello.
Oh, Captain
Hello.
Magazenin is here. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am just poisoned by you.
Yes, no, we are flying today.
I will probably fly a little bit in the afternoon.
Yeah, you should. I'm flying VR now.
You are flying in VR?
Yeah, of course,
I am
yeah.
jealous. I believe I cannot do VR while live streaming. It would be horrible, probably.
Then you should maybe need another CPU.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah,
Falcon
it's hard.
says.
But you know, I saw a YouTube video yesterday.
Uh-huh.
He did the Windows OpenXR tool,
Uh-huh.
not the scalar tool, but the usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The developer
Is that-
toolkit. Yeah.
Yeah, he set that to 150%
Mm-hmm.
with the motion reprojection on.
Okay.
And then he set it to 70% in the scalar tool
Okay.
and 100% in the sim. But
Oh, really?
I'm now running it with 150% without motion reprojection and 95% in the scalar
Oh
tool. And
man, you have a beast
yeah, I'm
of
still
a
at 35
GPU.
to 39 FPS.
I'll give it a try. So right now I am 100
You know,
on the toolkit, 100 on the simulator, and then the NIS scaler is 85 and the sharpness is 60, and I'm getting 32, 33 frames.
Okay, yeah. No, but I think it's great because yeah, I'm losing maybe 5 frames or something. But,
Okay.
but now I can see everything clear.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah, and he has a 3070. So try 150 in the developer tool, and then
Okay.
from
I will-
70 and just go up a little bit for every
Okay,
time.
I will try and see if it
Try
plays out.
it.
If it's better than my current settings. And I was
Yeah,
not
I
using
try
the,
everything.
I was not using the motion reproduction. It just creates a lot of ghosting that I
Yeah,
don't
it's
like.
awful. It's awful.
Yeah,
I don't like it too.
I don't like it, so I turned it off. But I will give it a try to 150% and see how it turns out in the sim. So
Yeah,
do you
try-
remember
try
his
it.
graphics settings? A lot of stuff I have is either high or I have couple at medium, but most of the stuff is high, and then I have 2 or 3 settings at ultra for VR.
Yeah, okay. I think he had. It was in German, so. I think he was on medium, high, and a couple of things in ultra.
Okay.
But I'm running in ultra and high, most ultra. It's okay.
Okay.
I don't think the 3080 is that much better than the 3070.
I mean, mine is TI, so I think we are close in terms of performance. By the
Ooh,
way,
you
I
have the
started.
TI.
Yeah, I have a TI.
Ah, then you're good to
It should
go,
do.
man.
Yeah, it should do.
Yeah. Oh,
I
that's
started
great.
to descent, guys, so we are aiming for 1600 or below for visual to runway 10. So I'm gonna start descending because we are 23 miles away from the airport.
Ooh, I'm 5 miles,
Oh, you are?
but I'm in the turbo arrow, so I'm chilling a little
I
bit.
think I am in the turbo arrow too, or maybe not. I am in the regular arrow maybe, because turbo arrow can do faster than this if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I was cruising at about 160.
No, it's the turbo. It's the turbo arrow 4.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh, then we're in the same plane. It looks just the same. Yeah, because they have the arrow and the turbo arrow.
Yeah, I got the bundle. Arrow 3 turbo and Arrow 4 turbo.
Okay.
Because the sim market had a discount, and I got all 3 airplanes for I think what 45 or something.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh
That's
yeah,
cheap.
I mean Just Flight is selling a single one for that price, and I got the bundle for that price from Sim Market.
I think these planes, they are great. And with the GTN 750, it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not planning to get that new GTN NXI. Not my league. And I like my steam gauges, to be honest, when I'm flying in GA. I don't like to use glass cockpits. And if I crave for those, I think the working title G1000 is very advanced, so I'm happy with what it gives me.
Yeah, you don't need it.
No, definitely not. I'm just trimming to stay
You
around.
can use the free version of the 750 in this aircraft.
Yeah, you can get the free 750, the PMS 750. Yeah, you can get that for this aircraft. I have it installed. I like these old school radios, and that's what I'm using right now. But I tend to switch to that or the 530 if I will be using GPS to fly, because I still cannot figure out this. I will figure out and maybe record a video on how to use Garmin GPS 100 for a flight planning. It's still a work in progress.
Yeah, I'm not that good at those ones. But this is easy flying. Only one frequency. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, hey, with this aircraft, what you can do is you can tune the other one to the second one. If you have two frequencies, you know, I'll just tune the same thing just to demonstrate. And then what you do is, you know, this coupler goes back to heading, and then you flick this switch to nav2, and then it will start using nav2 to navigate, and then you go back to Omni, and then your autopilot should follow nav2 and the frequency you tune to nav2.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
And when you get close to VOR, when you are overhead passing through the VOR, I'm descending too much. I need to be at 1600, or I think we'll just...
Yeah, I'm talking too much.
No, I am talking too much actually. So yeah, what I was saying, and when you get the overhead, overhead right on top of the VOR, it just wobbles the wings left and right to let you know that you are passing over the VOR. That's what the autopilot does.
Oh wow!
Yeah, just look for it, and
cool.
you will see that it's just doing this this motion when you are above the VOR, like overhead.
Wow. I need to try that now.
Alright, we are settled for 1350, so I think this should do for a visual. And our final approach course, I will set it to, while we are tuned on this one, I will use this to set the course to 96. That's the final approach course. This will be my instrument that I will be using for aligning with the runway when trying to do a visual. So that works out pretty good. Same frequency on both. Autopilot is using this to navigate me on the correct course, and I will be using this for landing. 13 miles, we are very close. And you have the same scenery, right, where they have modeled some people at the fence looking to the aircraft landing. Yeah.
I think I downloaded that the other day actually, so we'll see.
There is a sale going on, like there are a lot of airports for $2-3 in the marketplace.
Oh really?
I recommend you to check if there is anything you are interested.
I actually look when we're going somewhere every Sunday.
That's what I do
look
too.
If there are some sceneries. I don't buy the sceneries only for, oh, that looks nice.
No, yeah, I mean, that
if I'm
needs
not
to
gonna
be...
fly there, it's...
Exactly. There needs to be something I will be using on a daily basis. Not, you know, daily, but I will be using frequently to fly in and out of that airport. Otherwise, it's just wasted money. Nothing more.
And we work hard for our money.
Local ones.
But Moto, that Dublin scenery is quite nice.
It is nice, isn't it?
I can't remember when I grabbed it, but it was again probably on a sale because I wait for the sales and then I don't pay the full price for scenery. It was a sale, I believe. I don't know, can't remember how much I paid, but it's a nice one. And I think you were saying you were thinking about getting a Dublin scenery for to have it because you travel there in real life.
I already have it, and it's so good because when I look at it, I see the things that I saw when I was at the airport, and it matches up perfectly to what it was like in real life.
Yeah, I think I grabbed it after our talk when there was a sale, when you said it looks so nice that it's really close to the real life model, and I see the things that I have seen there when I was in Dublin in person, and I think that's why I grabbed that scenery. And I fly in Europe a lot. I fly less in the US in the sim. I kind of like Europe a little bit better because you get to pass about cities, and you know there is more live stuff that you can see in terms of scenery. US, when you leave the cities, it's just trees and roads but nothing else. So I need to go to Grand Canyon and fly in VR. That's
Try
the
that,
best plan.
and
there are so many nice places.
I'd like to
in there.
encourage you to fly around the west coast of Canada if you want to see some cool stuff, like start in Vancouver and fly around there.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
The plan today is to go to Australia and visit the, what was it called, that famous rock?
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I was not amazed by it in VR, but
okay, I was hoping to see it in VR and see how it looks.
I think the textures were not that bad, that good.
Was it called Uluru or something? Yeah. Uluru.
A big mountain in the desert or something.
Yeah, it's
a
big orange brownish rock in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed how it turned out to look in VR.
Is it like not sharp enough?
I think so, but
okay.
But maybe my settings were wrong.
Is that the airport?
Hard to see. It's on a little spit of island, basically.
This stretch looks like the airport. Yep, and there's an aircraft landing, so I probably have to switch to heading mode for now. Oh, but I did. Go
I just landed.
that, and then I need to go to the right to intercept it a little bit better. Like this.
Nice island, this. I've been here many times in the sim. I like this.
Yeah, this part of the world is great to fly around. This part, and then the Bahamas. There is a Bahamas mega pack in flightsim.to that fixes the islands and the coves and the bays and the cays. So I highly recommend if you are flying around Bahamas, it changes the Bahamas a lot. Makes it nicer.
Yeah, I haven't tried that out. I should do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
Bahamas mega pack.
It's late now.
It's free. It's in flightsim.to and it's free.
Ooh.
So it's a good one.
Wow. Even better.
Yeah, if it's free, right? It's better.
So nice that so many people are doing this stuff for free. For
I
us
mean,
to enjoy.
To be honest, the scenery developers, if you are spending a lot of time to build the scenery and make it look close to real life, then I think yes, you can ask for some money, but I don't think any scenery that's not too complex, like a huge airport in Europe or US that serves as a transfer point, that has a lot of terminals that needs modeled and a lot of stuff that needs to happen. I think any scenery shouldn't be about $10. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, it
Or
depends
maybe
how
let's say
much work
15,
you put
but-
in it, of course, but
Yeah, let's say 15, but if you are modeling the tower, if you are modeling the interior, if you are placing some, you know, people, static people, by the way, not dynamic, but still, then I can argue with the price. But if it's just couple 3D buildings and 2 runways, I mean, it shouldn't cost more than 10-15, and most of the scenery I believe is around that price.
Some sceneries are very expensive.
They are, especially if it's Aerosoft or Orbex, they are expensive.
Yeah. And you know, I bought the Panama pack.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I thought, oh, it looked that nice. I thought, okay, why not?
And it's not looking that nice in the sim?
I don't think so. It's some buildings.
Ah, okay.
But I've never been in Panama myself, so I can't say that it's not good or something. But for me, it was not a great buy.
Okay.
I don't.
That's
It looked like a lot of default scenery in the you know, some buildings, and in between and around there was just default scenery. So
oh, I see. Well, I traveled a little bit longer than I anticipated, so let's go mixture full, RPM full.
me talking too much again.
No, it's me not paying attention to what I'm doing as well. So I need to see my manifold pressure, slow it down, bring the flaps, drop the gear, and now we are. It's very easy to configure this aircraft for landing.
Yeah, it's easy.
Now we
It's
can
a very nice flight model.
need to keep the speed around 90 knots for approach, if I'm not mistaken. That should be the speed of this thing. And oops, autopilot, leave it to me please. I don't need you anymore. Still getting used to this aircraft. Interesting one, these Piper Arrows are.
Yeah, I've been flying it for a long time now. And
But they look nice in VR, Captain Magazine.
yeah, some planes they are how should I say
Optimized
it?
for Viva VR? Maybe they are.
Yeah, some planes they, when you look at the cockpit, you're seeing everything double.
Uh-huh.
You know, but in this plane, everything it looks very nice.
And look at this. This is an offset localizer, and that's why we are not centered. And I think we are having some crosswinds here. So let's see if this will fix our approach. I'm still not good at landing this thing, so I'm telling you, don't judge me, okay?
Did a little bounce, but it wasn't a hard
No, I'm
bounce.
not
it was
gonna
just-
bounce. I'm not gonna bounce, but it's hard to center the runway. I'm still learning.
Yeah, it doesn't bounce that much, this aircraft.
No,
It's
no.
really nice.
There we go.
Mine was more of a. I tried to hold off the. I tried to hold off the wing and stall it out, but it just kept flying.
Alright. There we go. Now we can go transponder back to standby. Actually, yeah,
Ooh,
standby is
We have a
fine.
lot of wind here.
Flaps can
Little
come
bit of wind.
in. And let's see where we are parking. I think over on that side. It wasn't a terrible landing. I'm not gonna park because we are going back to St. Bart's from here, okay? So I will just probably get back to runway 10, take off from there because the St. Bart's is towards the other end of the runway, so runway heading should take us to St. Bart's. And I'll just stop somewhere to check the frequencies.
Can't see anyone anymore. Again.
Oh, again happened again?
Yeah.
So there are a couple marshallers. I'm not sure which one is waiting for who. I'll try to see. I don't need a marshaller though. I'll just try to swing around and park somewhere here. I see you, but I'm not sure why you cannot see me. Is this guy going to guide me? I'm curious. Yeah, he will. So he was waiting for one of us, and I tend to be I think I am the lucky one, getting a marshaller to guide me.
I never find them.
Are you
It's
still
hard.
using the? Are you still using the same aircraft?
I can.
The twin otter is nice to land there.
We can just switch, yeah. We can do the twin other too. Let's do twin other. It's going to be a couple seconds to reload.
Yeah, why not?
So
I'll do that.
let's turn it off properly. There we go. And the fuel tank can go back to off. Guess we are done for now. I mean, although I haven't turned off the radios. Sometimes I am super picky about these things, like you didn't shut the aircraft properly. Shut down the aircraft properly. But there we go. Let's go to the main menu.
Yeah, it's a simulator, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
right.
need to do it properly.
I mean, I understand there are some hardcore simmers who wants to do it by the book. I am not one of them. Okay? If I know enough to navigate and enjoy, that's what I'm looking for, guys. Yes,
You know more than
simulation
enough.
makes sense, but over simulation breaks the fun for me, so I don't want to over simulate. And as I said, I'm not a real life pilot, so I might not know all the rules and whatever. So therefore, will not worry about that. Okay, that is the twin otter. I used to have a Caribbean livery. That's what I'm looking for. There it is. And
Yeah, I have the TFFJ's livery.
we will just park. I'm spawning
Juliana.
to ramp 6, or let's do a different one. I'm spawning on to ramp 10. And there we go.
Oh, it's only 16 minutes flight.
Is it really?
Yeah.
With the twin otter? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. We'll just fly around the island to take a look from above and then eventually go and land. And I will hand fly this time, no autopilot. Falcon says he landed nicely. I think he said that a long time ago while I was trying to land. So, Falcon, if you are able to join, we are going to take a very short flight to St. Bart's and that will be it. By the way, after resetting the sim yesterday, I think it's loading a little bit faster. So maybe I get rid of some crap that build up in there in the meantime. And I'm thinking about formatting Windows again and reinstalling the sim. Because I switched to Windows 11, so I don't know. Still thinking about it. One thing I need to do is to change my control.
So have you downloaded the mods for the twin otter? The improvement mods?
Mods? Do they have an improvement mod for this thing already?
Yeah, in Flight Sim. Yeah, a long time ago. Only the sound improvement I don't use.
Oh really? What they are
Yeah.
improving?
And also the prop drag and that stuff, you know.
Oh,
they
really?
already updated it. Yeah, so I'm...
You know what? That's a shame on Aerosoft. If their product is modded to work better, which is a payware product, that's a shame on them.
And it's
That's what
not
I'm
that
thinking.
cheap either, this
No.
plane.
I mean, Twin
So-
Otter is a disappointment for me. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
But with this mod, it's better, I think. You should definitely try that.
Is it again under
In
our
VR, of course.
commonplace flightsim.to?
Yeah, now I can fly like 60 knots without falling right down.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what
ground.
happens. It just falls like a brick when you do that.
It just feels much. Yeah, the ILS isn't broke anymore. You can just.
Falcon,
Fly,
if you are not planning to sleep, that's going to be a very, but you have work tomorrow, so I'm not gonna tease you or I'm not gonna talk you into it. But if you wanna join us for this little second leg, we are flying to St. Bart's. So
You better ruin your day for us tomorrow.
Let's get this
Come on.
thing started.
Everyone join.
What's happening? Why am I not able to... What? Okay, there we go. I'm still getting used to this new cockpit interaction stuff. And I'm not gonna do this by the book. I'm gonna turn everything on, turn my pumps on and start the engines ASAP. But one thing I will do is... Actually, I don't have to do it right now at this moment. Let's start with the right engine.
Now I'll try if I deactivate the boost pump.
This aircraft is super loud, guys. I might have to adjust the in-sim audio settings, and obviously all my camera settings for twin audio is gone too, so I need to set at least some basic views to do things.
There was a guy at flightsim.to, he had made 30 aircrafts or something, camera views, custom camera views.
Yeah, I do mine. It's not hard to do. The exterior views takes a little bit longer. Yeah, but well, this should do for now. I have enough views to look around in the cockpit, and I will worry about the back a little bit later. So right engine is good. We'll just go with the left one. Right. And the fuel. Full forward, and we should have good engine starts for both engines. Turn the generators to on here in a second. Arm the emergency exit lights, lead air to on. And what did I forget? Forget to turn on my lights before starting the engines, and these are not working. These two, they are resetting back. I don't know if they are going to fix this. This has been told to Aerosoft, saying you broke more when you are trying to fix the sounds and everything else. Alright, engines are running, generators... Oh, forgot the generators.
Actually, I'm pretty happy we didn't fly the CRJ anyway.
Oh, look at that. 747 peak cargo. Alright, we are heading back to runway 10. Everybody ready? Let me jump outside and take a look. See what I can see. There's Moto. And there's Hugh. Oh wow. This airport looks much more alive than the others I have been. Maybe there are a lot of people flying around. I usually fly offline group only. Alright, let's go guys, let's line up and let's do this.
Hey, what airport are we flying to?
We are flying to
TFFJ.
Tango Foxtrot Juliet.
And runway 10, of course.
Runway 10, we will depart. We will use the same VOR for an outbound course of 133.
But the approach also, runway 10?
Over there at St. Bart's.
Yeah.
Yep. 10 looks like where we are coming from. 10 should do.
Right.
Yep. Which way was 10? I'm not sure, right? I think that was 10. I just forgot to check the sign.
Yeah, right.
Okay. We'll do one notch of flaps for takeoff. And we will just go to the end of the runway. Turn around and do the same thing. And I can probably tune that frequency again. this is where it gets complicated when you are trying to set up the radios. I hope I don't crash into anything.
What was our outbound course?
The outbound course 133.
When you get 500 feet up in the air, you can see it.
Oh, there we go. Oops, look what I'm doing. I was busy with the radios. Okay, that is tuned. And switched.
Did you see they're banning all Russian airplanes from the airspace?
I heard about that's crazy, man. I mean, what's happening in there right now?
Yeah,
That is
it's
crazy.
awful.
So no Aeroflot planes, I imagine.
Yeah, I think they just the airspace above Ukraine is right now close to civilian flights, I believe. But
I hope so.
but I don't support what Russia is trying to do here. Okay, Ukraine had been under their radar for a long time now, and they eventually found the courage to start an invasion. And I don't like what they are doing. Alright, a couple things I need to set before departing. Set this to 133. There we go. And I am ready. I have my instrument tuned, and I'm gonna just use it for reference. Everybody ready? Let's
Okay,
turn
just did a
on
hard
lights
landing.
and everything on. Let's get going, guys.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you up in the air.
Okay. I am coming.
Nice island this.
It is. It is super nice to fly in and out of this island. I have to come here with VR. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah. So,
It's very nice.
indeed it is.
Almost all places are nice. Just sitting in the aircraft
So right.
without flying is nice.
Yeah. And just follow that heading from here. It's not gonna probably fix the course for CBI into the center because the VOR is a little offset from here. Or maybe it will, but I'm not super worried about that. We will just fly with this vertical speed, this through this heading, and St. Bart's is right there in front of us. That's the island. So we should just aim for that island and fly really just about 2,000 feet.
There are two big rocks on the right side of the island. I always go around them. When I come there, I turn to the left.
It's 2,000. That's what we are aiming for. And let's see where is everybody. Very nice looking island indeed. Falcon is there. There is Modo. Oh, there is. This one. Okay. Cool. Okay, here's the heading bar to get back on course, not course. I'm just trying to get that island. I can keep that island in my sight and then eventually get us to the Airport. That's what I'm thinking. So if we follow this heading, I think these are the people trying to land, so I'm just cheating a little bit, but that's what I'm trying to do. Check real quick. Okay, Falcon says the reason you are not seeing the F-18 is you don't have the generic plane models turned on. Well, I never had that on, Falcon. I was seeing F-18s before, so I probably have to restart my sim for that to take effect. And we will do that later on. I forgot is, you guys will probably yell at me, I forgot to, oh no, it was there, the weather was injected. Can I see you? Let me see, Falcon, where are you? First trying to find you. Oh, there you are. Let's see what aircraft you are showing as on my end. On my side, on my end. Yep, that looks like an F-18. And I don't have that generic plane models turned on, by the way. But you are looking as an F-18 now. Let me get closer to you. There we go. Barrel roll. There's some shots.
I'm not able to get the same cruise speed anymore.
Let's get back into the cockpit and adjust my speed. The RPM, yeah, RPM I need to bring it down just a little bit. That's nice home. I was just flying full RPM after takeoff. I never changed it.
Yeah, it's about 75%, I think.
We'll do this. We will go down to 1000. Power just a little more. We don't want to overspeed, and we'll fly around the island before landing, because the airport is right here. So if I turn right, that will give me the runway heading. Check what the runway heading is. Let me quickly do that. 103, so if I do change my heading to this yoke is always in the way. It's always in the way. 03, there it is. That's the runway heading, and the runway is, I think, behind this hill, if I'm not mistaken. But we will just fly around the island just a little bit.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Yep, very short flight, but this is what they do in real life to get from island to island. Only way is either through a boat or a plane.
I
could be here 1 or 2 years on vacation or something.
Yeah, right.
So beautiful.
I mean, we should plan for living here when we retire and quit our jobs, you know. This is the best place to spend the rest of your life. Caribbean islands, by the sea, a small house or apartment, and that's it, man.
I want a big house with people working for me.
Oh my gosh, you have high hopes, my friend. You have high hopes. There is the airport, guys. Oh, interesting approach from this end, though. Like,
Yeah, but they do that on the
look at that. Or we'll probably swing around. Alright, autopilot,
I'm
go
gonna
away.
go for it.
I'm just going to tour the island. I'm going to tour the island just a little bit and probably turn on my track AR to look around. And then swing around and come back from the seaside and land. That's the plan. I'll go through this opening.
Coming in. I'm gonna go for it. Lots of flaps.
Very nice island, like the other one.
Thinking 3 knots of flaps. Figure it out.
We're going full flaps with the Cessna.
Yep.
Alright.
No, I think that's a good idea here.
So guys, we haven't had questions or anything, but next trip, because we are a handful of people, what you guys want to do? Fly around Caribbean with GA or jump on the CRJ and to get somewhere to the coast or maybe towards Colombia?
We may have to fly somewhere with a bigger runway first.
Yeah.
There are a lot of islands, like we can keep island hopping until we reach the coast of South America. Like to Trinidad or something. We should be perfectly fine with island hopping until that point. So that's why I didn't put together any quiz or any questions, but asking you guys what you guys want to do next time.
I'm fine with everything. Oh wow. There's a lot of bridge.
I'm in full concentrate mode.
Me too. I'm trying to get around to
I'm on approach.
turn around on this.
I'm gonna go over this mountain.
Start going flaps.
I have the scenery for this airport runs. Very
Full
nice.
flaps there. I got the scenery for this one, I know. 'Cause
Is it the one? There is
think
one
this one was
in
free.
flightsim.to. There is a free one for this island. Is that the one that you have?
yes, that's what I got.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
That's what I had too.
If it's free,
Get
then
rid of
it's
aim.
good enough.
Alright, I need to see the runway. I know just around that hill I should see the runway. I am very slow. I need to get a little bit faster. I don't want to fly that slow. For sure.
Let me just over
But
the
download
snow.
Download the mod for this aircraft.
Oh, I see it now. There's a road. I'm damn lost here.
How did
You're
the
lost?
landing go, Walter?
I'm making my way.
Okay.
Been in it 60 so knots.
Sounds good.
I am coming in as well.
Coming in the non-fun way, said pilot.
I'm coming from the seaside, yes. That's the other one is
Yeah.
the hardest part because you have to clear that hill before you hit the runway.
I did it. I
You
did it.
Yeah. Nice.
Great, nice.
Oh my god,
I
that was
didn't see
crazy.
it.
Thought I was gonna hit the road.
It's fun, isn't it? The landing here.
That was a challenge, especially in this aircraft that I haven't been flying ever for the last little while.
Yeah, I mean, Captain,
probably
Captain
stupid,
Megazenin is right. I will probably be more interested in GA aircraft going forward because they are a lot of fun to fly in VR. But I also did a full flight with the A320, by the way, Captain Megazenin.
Ah,
It was great too, like being in the cockpit, and CRJ too. CRJ looks very nice in VR.
Yeah.
You guys gotta turn around and go the other way.
Turn around?
You guys gotta come in over the hill.
Oh,
Yeah, of
the
course,
other.
runway 10. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
I just seen a guy
See,
crash.
it's just dropping off the sky like a brick.
Yeah.
That'll help you when you go over the hill if you go over the other side.
20.
I'll try landing from over the hill too.
You guys better.
Runway 10, it's fun.
Well, look at Falcon. He is just trying to climb the hill with the F-18.
Might be able to. Oh, I love the scenery. I got a cruise ship.
Yeah,
big rock
the
over there.
scenery is awesome. Oh, Falcon made it. He's off-roading with an F-18.
Good go.
Oh man. Hey, ED. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So ED guys is from family. He's a real world A320 pilot.
Ooh, lucky you.
Yeah, and he flies A320. And he's saying have a nice flight in Turkish to all of us. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. We always have nice flights with the sim pilot.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy flying with you guys. I'm glad we started this world tour streams to fly together. You know, I never had intentions to... Oh, who says he landed without the landing gear? I mean, mine is like foolproof, Hugh. I already have a fixed landing gear in this thing, so it's a little bit foolproof. But I made that mistake too.
Yeah, I cheated.
Can't remember which aircraft, but I did make that same mistake.
That's what's nice with the TBM, it tells you landing gear.
It does, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I can see the rays coming into the beach here. Wow.
And Falcon is going to pass through me. Oh my, that was scary. So yeah, what I was saying, I never meant to have a like huge YouTube channel with a lot of subscribers. I just wanted to have fun, and I mean, I couldn't ask for more. Thanks to all of you. It has been a very fun journey for me. It was great to have you guys along, and this World Tour series made it a lot more enjoyable. Okay, taking off again, Moto. So, challenge accepted.
Never do it again.
If I can take off before the runway ends.
Short runway.
It is very short.
Use the 2 knots to flaps.
Alright,
Take
I am
off.
up in the air, no worries. I probably should not aim for that hill.
I'm gonna try to make this landing a little smoother.
Hey Hugh, thank you very much. Thanks for the good times as well. Thanks for the $5 donation, appreciate it.
Oh shit, I almost forgot. Yeah.
Oh, Falcon says İyi ki doğdun. He started writing in Turkish. So İyi ki doğdun means happy birthday. It was a couple of weeks back, Falcon, but thank you very much. Yeah, appreciate it. Alright, let's put the... Oops. Okay, I'm back. I am just battling with the trim right now to trim the aircraft to get to the other side of the island. Okay, that's better. Now we are talking. Flaps in, RPM is set for cruise, or climb, and the weather is falling in, guys. It's gonna rain shortly.
The cruise ship here and everything on the screen.
Is it my computer or is your stream very laggy?
Hold on. It might be mine, it might be YouTube, not sure. Sometimes it doesn't like Falcon says next week. I will take it a little bit more serious. Later, Falcon. Yeah, try not to do it with an airliner next time. I like those barrel rolls though. They were nice to see.
So next week we're still going for island hopping or?
Yeah, what you guys want? I kind of like this island to island. With no set route, but like you know, deciding where to go while we are streaming. So whatever you guys want to do, either just let me know in the Discord and I can set it up like that, or we just do island hopping because there are a lot of islands that will take us to all the way into the coast. So and they are all fun. I kind of like, and I will look for more scenery to see if there are any scenery around this part of the world to make it a little bit more fun. Like this for a while, and then I will align myself with the runway. We can just turn just a little bit more.
Flaps full.
Trying to keep an eye on the... Well, there are some scenery problems, like the hills are not looking right. Last time I was here, they were looking better, so I'm not sure what happened. Hopefully the sim update will just take care of these issues. They are constantly trying to fix the sim, so it's all good. So I think we should go.
Okay, this approach is way better for me.
Hey Auro, the flight was awesome. A lot of fun we had since departure, and we are just trying to finalize. But maybe you should join us next time. Oh, by the way, guys, is everybody okay with maybe a noon stream next time?
It's fine by me.
Captain Megazenim, how do you feel about it?
On noon,
Sure.
that means 7 o'clock here.
Yeah, I know you are trying to put the kids to sleep at that time, so just asking if it's okay for you and you can still join us.
Yeah, I'll just join you after half an hour or
Alright.
something.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll still be there.
I should have slowed down earlier, but this aircraft can quickly slow down, so...
That was amazing.
Was
I
it?
had a better approach that time. It looked like real life. It was crazy.
I'm coming. We'll see.
There's like a point too when you're approaching. You gotta stay on like the right path.
Yeah,
you
if you
can't
are-
see the road underneath your.
You can't see the
plane.
runway, you have to stay on course.
Yeah.
And mine is just dropping off the sky.
It feels like you're gonna hit the plateau there, but you're not.
See, I mean, this is what I don't like about the twin otter. When you are flying low, it tends to drop when you are not fast enough.
Yeah,
And
just
that
falls
creates
down.
a huge problem for landing into an airport like this. And see, I'm not even aligned with the runway. Good luck landing, guys. I'm gonna probably screw this. That's not happening.
50, 40, 30, 20,
Ooh.
10.
Let's see. Let's see if I'm going to stop before I hit the sea. Oh, that's... Well, I landed, not to the runway, but
You live.
I didn't die, so... Anyway, let me just go and park this thing somewhere.
Let me see what my.
And this
landing
explains
grades
why this place is too busy with people. They are trying to land here. I think that's a fun landing, but I need to practice just a little bit more. Yeah,
That's scary.
that will be great to see you next week. Yes, if you can join us. Yep, I know. I didn't plan for that though. It's just didn't approach with the right angle, I guess. And you should definitely tune something to have a second reference for this runway if you are approaching from the hillside.
One of the craziest approaches in the world. So.
Yeah, I mean Lukla is crazy too, and I haven't tried that a lot. I have landed a couple times successfully, but it's quite challenging, especially if you are coming through from Kathmandu, from that valley that you need to make a right turn to intercept the runway. That's the most challenging part of that approach. And we have a twin other back there. Oh, that's a islander. Alright, I will just park right there. I'm not going to worry about a proper parking spot or whatever. I'll just stop here. And we will finish it here, guys. Alright, that's good enough. Parking brake is set. We'll shut down our engines.
I need someone to tow me off the runway.
Really? Yeah, that runway is a little bit challenging too.
No landing gear, man. I'm just sitting.
Oh, you are still sitting there?
Yeah, I'm just watching everybody. So many people landing and taking off. It's good.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, this explains why people are obsessed with this place. That landing is quite challenging and fun at the same time. And that's you, right? DA62 with no landing gear. Hold on, I have to check that out. I have to check that out before I close the stream. Reset the position. Let's turn around and go see Hugh sitting on the grass. And next week's destination, Auro, not really decided, but we will probably keep island hopping if everybody is interested in that, or we can jump into an airliner, though an airliner will not be able to take off from this runway, that's for sure. And someone has a lot of hopes for that Boeing 747 or 748.
I think they're just watching everyone.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for...
Well, even if you don't have landing gear, you are magically floating like a Star Wars speeder. So may the force be with you, Hugh.
Yeah, I guess that's why I didn't die.
Probably. Probably. So force is in place and in action. Mauro, yeah, we are probably going to do island hopping next week. So let me just pull the VFR map to see if it's going to give us the islands around us. I think the Little Nemap or Volanta is better for this, but maybe we can get something from here too.
Yeah, there are lots of islands here.
I know, that's what I was saying. You can start here and then start hopping from island to island until you get to the coast. Look at that. That's
wow.
Literally drawing a trail for us to get all the way down to
Trinidad.
Yep, Trinidad.
Yeah.
All the way down to Trinidad, and then from Trinidad it's open to a lot of other stuff because we are in South America, Brazil or anything South America. Yeah.
So we can do all South America.
We can do all South America before jumping back to maybe taking an airliner from the tip of South America to Africa and start traveling. And there are some nice places. We should go some African safari with GA aircraft and see the elephants and giraffe.
Yeah, there is Adam now.
There used to be animals. I haven't came across any.
There is a new add-on that adds
more animals.
And,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in Africa, but
is that?
I haven't found that.
That's not the Okawanga Delta add-on. That's payware, right?
No, it's freeware.
Is it free? Okay.
Yeah.
So, what you guys say? Island hopping next week?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Modo, thank you very much for the 10 Canadian dollars donation too. I just saw it. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. So yeah, we'll just keep island hopping and use this trail, I think, for the couple streams to get to Trinidad, and then we will decide what we will do after that. Sounds good?
Perfect.
great. Then that is, I think, what we
You
will
should
do.
try VR in the stream, though.
Well, but how? You guys probably need to. I need to set up the mirror for you guys to see, not just the VR view that's on the screen. That's those two goggles looking like thing. It's ugly.
Yeah.
But if I can set up the mirror and if enough horsepower to stream and fly in VR and do everything else, I think, yeah, why not? We can. And it might give you, yeah, it might make it a little bit interesting for me too. Alright, I was just setting the counter.
Then you have problems reading the chat and that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, then I have to start lifting my VR off to read the charts. Actually, I can read the charts from in-game charts, right? But still, this is what's happening to me, Captain Magazine. When I'm using that kind of screen like VFR map or in-game charts, my controls are like gone. I can't control anything. No rudders, no...
yeah, but that's gone in Sim Update 8.
Okay.
Now it's okay again, yeah.
Okay. Great.
Only not in the CRG.
Okay, that's great to know. But yeah, we will end it here. Thank you very much, guys, and I'm gonna reset my camera, go back to where I was.
I forgot to donate, but I'll do double next time.
Hey, there is no forgetting. Okay, you are not required to do that. The fun is enough, and I'm highly appreciated that you guys are also doing that for me. So thank you very much. But don't worry about it.
Of course I do.
Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, this is going to be it for today. I hope you guys have a great week next week and enjoy your rest of the day, okay?
Goodbye, all.
Go to sleep soon.
So,
Alright, take care, everybody. Bye.
bye everyone.
Take care. Bye bye.